Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine standing inside the forest. You hear birds calling, leaves rustling, wind whispering through the tall trees. Now open your eyes. That forest breathing for you.
Hello everyone, I am Kritika
And I am Yug.
welcome back to The Bright Side. Today we are celebrating World Forest Day, observed every year on 21st March, a day to remind us that forests are not just collections of trees, they are life.
The United Nations declared March 21 as the International Day of Forest to raise awareness about importance of forests in our lives. But this is not just planting more trees. This is understanding about what forests really do.
Let's start with simple question. What forests give us? You might say wood, fruits or paper, but forests give us something much more important, oxygen.
Forests are often called the lungs of the planet. Why? Because through a process called photosynthesis, trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Carbon dioxide traps heat in the atmosphere. Too much of heat causes global warming. Trees quietly remove extra carbon dioxide.
Think about it. Every breath you take right now is connected to a tree somewhere. Without forests, the air we breathe would change.
Forests do something else incredible. They help control rainfall. Trees release water vapor into the atmosphere, which forms clouds and even eventually brings rain.
The Amazon rainforest, for example, produces so much moisture that it influences rainfall entire continents. In India, forests in Western Ghats and Himalayas help regulate monsoon pattern. When forests disappear, rainfall pattern change. Droughts increase, floods became worse.
Forests are home to over 80% of world's land and plants and animals. From tiny insects to majestic tigers, from fungi to giant elephants, each organism plays a role in delicate balance called an ecosystem.
When forests are cut down, animals lose their homes. Many species became endangered. Some disappear forever. That's called extinction. And extinction is permanent.
India has diverse forests, tropical rainforests, mangroves, deciduous forests, and alpine forests. Sundarbans have mangrove forests that protect us from cyclones. The Himalayan forest prevents soil erosion and landslides. Central India's forests are supports leopards, tigers, and tribal communities.
Yes, forests are deeply connected to people. Millions of indigenous communities depend on forests for food, medicines, and culture. Forests are not empty lands, they are living civilizations.
But forests are under threat. Every year, millions of hectares of forest are cut down for farming, roads, industries, and cities. This is called deforestation.
Deforestation increases carbon dioxide levels. It reduces biodiversity. It affects rainfall. It even increases the chances of pandemic because when wild habitats shrink, animals come closer to human. Nature balance gets disturbed.
But there is hope. Countries are focusing now on afforestation and reforestation, planting more trees, resource forests.
But saving forest is not only about planting trees, it is about using paper responsibly, reducing garbage, reducing waste, supporting sustainable farming, protecting wildlife, respecting indigenous rights.
It is about understanding that forests are not resources to exploit, they are systems to protect.
Imagine a world without forest. No bird songs, no shades, no wild animals, less rains, hotter summers. It not just look different, it would feel different.
Forests have stood on earth long before us. They have survived ice ages, storms, and volcanic eruptions. But they may not survive human carelessness.
World Forest Day is not just a celebration, it is a reminder. Every notebook we use, every piece of furniture, every breath we take is connected to a tree.
If we protect forests, we protect our future.
Let's plant trees. Yes, but more importantly, we protect the forest we already have. See you in the next podcast. Until then, keep shining, stay kind, and always look on the bright side.